Really, your ass lie more than people when they put their weight and their height on a driver license. Listen, y'all. He got on the stand starting off by saying that he lied last week. Basically, he need to clear some stuff up. So let's just jump to last week. Last week really testified that he never had pew-pewed a weapon. Then they showed him a picture of him at a range pew-pewing a weapon, right? So then he come back and say, oh, yeah, well, that's at a range. But that was back in Jersey. And he was so for sure that this happened, right? So then he comes back today. He was actually at the range in LA before this incident took place. Okay, so that's not even the only thing here. And y'all know I took my notes. So then they asked him about taking the shell cases in. He stated that he did not plant any evidence and that he only took 2 shell cases. And he stated that if he was going to plant evidence, he would have took 3 or 4 because he had been telling the police that he felt like Rocky fired at him 3 or 4 times. Even after he turned in the shell casings, he still said he thought it was 3 or 4 times until he listened to the video where you can hear the sounds of the weapon going off. And then he knew it was only twice. So then Chapatulas get up to do his recross. And basically he's like, do you know Wally? He's like, yeah, I know Wally. He was like, well, so did you call Wally last week after I questioned you about the audio on lunch break? He was like, no, I didn't. Well, did you call him at all? Yeah, after court. Why you call this man? You are on the stand. Why did you call this man? So he was like, I called him because I know your tricks. I know that you're trying to set this up and you're a liar. And he just starts going off telling the dude that, bro, you're annoying. He ready to get the F up out of here. He just starts going off. The judge was handling him like a little child at school that's in the corner and they ready to come out. He went over a few other things with him. Didn't go too long because the judge basically was tired of that shit and he was ready to go to lunch. So then they start to go over the Instagram. Now, Relli states that he goes back to Instagram and look through his stuff because last week he felt like Chapatulas was trying to trick him and ask him questions like talking in circles, and he wanted to verify some stuff. And that's when he realized some things and he made the call. However, Chapatulas said, what on your Instagram showed you in LA during that time? Because I don't see nothing on there. Here go a phone, show us. He was like, no, I need my phone. It's in my archives. This is what I'm talking about. You being sneaky. You're trying to trick me. The judge intervenes and tell him to stop the name calling and things of that nature. Then he admits to seeing posts online, like on Twitter and different sites. This is what I be talking about, y'all. When we say stuff, we have to be super careful because he saw what online was saying about him and then went back and tried to change his whole little story around, and it still ain't making sense to nobody but him. So now the prosecution is just up to them. They have the burden of proof. They have to prove that Rocky did not have a prop. They have to prove that this was a semi-auto. All they have is Relli's words and Relli's shell casings that he turned in. And I mean, we do have an eyewitness, but the eyewitness said that she was smoking on that purple to ease her mind when the stuff happened. So you just never know how that's going to be taken. We will see. I'm guessing the ballistic testing is about to come up. As soon as I find out more, I will let y'all know. And all the clips of Relli crashing out on the stand will be on YT.